Ever get this feeling like your company's swimming in data? Sales numbers over here, marketing reports over there, customer feedback everywhere. It's like having a puzzle, right?
Yeah.
But the pieces are scattered.
Yeah, all over the place.
Exactly. So today we're diving into how to take those raw data pieces, activate them to become a sales powerhouse.
It's powerful stuff because think about it. Almost every business buyer these days, like close to 90%, they want that personalized experience.
Right, like gone are the days you could just have one sales pitch for everybody.
Exactly.
It's got to be tailored, like how Netflix just seems to know what you want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Lots of businesses, they struggle to actually connect those data dots. Sales teams, they're stuck in these data silos, like information's trapped in different departments, different software.
It's like each department has a piece of the puzzle, but nobody can see the whole picture.
And you end up with a real mess.
You can't make good decisions if you don't even trust your data. And that's what we see happening. Less than half of salespeople, just 42%, trust the data they're working with. That's a problem data activation can solve.
Okay, so let's break that down, what data activation actually means. Imagine your CRM system, right? Your customer relationship management. It's like the central hub for all your customer info. Data activation is like bringing all those puzzle pieces, all that intel, right to that hub.
And then making it actually useful. It's more than just having data. It's about making it actionable, integrating it with the tools your sales team uses every day.
So they have those insights right there when they need them.
Exactly.
So we're talking about understanding a customer's browsing history, their past purchases, even what they're into on social media.
It's all valuable. And when you connect it, you gain a real advantage. You can actually anticipate what your customer needs before they even ask.
Oh, so it's less about pushing a sale and more about really getting them right.
Precisely. And it pays off. You build stronger relationships, more engagement, people stick with your brand longer.
Makes sense. People want to feel heard. But let's talk actual business results. How does this translate?
Well, first off, sales teams, they become way more efficient when they've got this accurate, unified data. They're not wasting time on dead-end leads or searching for info.
They can close deals faster.
Absolutely, and boost those win rates.
There's got to be more to it, though.
Oh, there are some really interesting real-world examples that show just how impactful this can be. Let's look at a fictional travel company, JourneyMax. They wanted to personalize their offers, but like many, their data was all over the place.
Sounds familiar. You've got the data, but it's a needle in a haystack.
Exactly.
And they fix it.
They brought it all together. Sales records, website activity, marketing, everything went into Salesforce Data Cloud, giving them the single view of their customer.
They finally put the puzzle together.
And then they could see the bigger picture. For JourneyMax, this meant being able to figure out future bookings by analyzing past travel preferences.
Wait, so like knowing if someone books a family vacation every summer, that kind of thing?
Yes. Or if they're into adventure trips over relaxing on a beach. No more guesswork, just tailored offers.
Oh.
And it goes beyond just the when, but the what, too. JourneyMax uses the data to personalize recommendations based on online behavior. Say someone's looking at resorts in the Caribbean, then liking scuba diving posts. That's useful.
It's like a trail leading you right to the perfect offer. But did it work?
It did. JourneyMax saw a 12% revenue increase in just 6 months. Plus, their sales team was way more productive because they weren't hunting down information all the time.
12%. That's huge. Okay, so JourneyMax nailed personalization. But what about the opposite problem? A company with so much data, it doesn't even know where to start.
Great question, and it's something huge companies face. Let's look at a global tech company drowning in data from all its different parts. Classic data overload.
It's like having all the puzzle pieces be the same color. How do you even begin to make sense of that?
That's where the power of AI comes in.
Yeah, and it's not about, robots taking over sales or anything.
No killer robots.
No. Think of it like giving your sales team a superpowered assistant.
Okay.
This AI agent that can go through mountains of data and find what's actually important.
Okay, I like the sound of that, but how does that actually work?
So one thing these AI agents are great at is prioritizing leads. Imagine your sales team. They've got this huge list of potential customers. Hundreds, maybe even thousands.
Oh yeah, talk about overwhelming.
Exactly. And the AI steps in and says, all right, based on past purchases, online behavior, even their social media, it can pinpoint who's most likely to actually buy something.
So it's like a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Tells you who's really ready to buy versus just browsing. Exactly. And it's not just about leads. These AI agents, they can analyze historical data, market trends, even what your competitors are doing to help predict future sales way more accurately.
No more guessing games with those sales targets then.
Right. And here's the real magic. What about those deals that just, start to go bad?
Oh, you mean the ones where you later think, if only I'd known sooner.
Exactly. And that's where AI is amazing. These agents are like constantly on alert for warning signs. Let's say a customer, they stop engaging as much or they change how they're using your product. The AI picks up on that.
Then, yeah,
It sends an alert to the sales team like, hey, heads up, this deal might be in trouble.
that's incredible. Gives you time to turn things around.
Exactly. It could be the difference between keeping a customer and losing them. But it's not just defensive. AI can also help create those really personalized sales strategies.
So it's not just having the data, it's knowing what to do with it.
Yes. It's like having a custom game plan for each customer.
So we've got AI prioritizing, forecasting, spotting problems, even crafting strategies. What's the bottom line? Did this actually work for that tech company?
It did. They saw a 15% jump in sales productivity. They were holding on to 10% more of their customers because they were addressing issues early, and their sales forecasts were 20% more accurate.
Those are some serious numbers. Seems like Journey Max and this tech company, they're onto something. But I'm sure some people listening are thinking, that's great for big companies with big budgets, but what about the little guys? Can smaller businesses actually use data activation?
I hear that a lot, and the answer is absolutely yes. This isn't just for the Fortune 500. There are simple steps any business can take, no matter how big or small, to start using their data more powerfully.
So even a small business owner, maybe just starting out, they can get into this whole data activation thing. Where'd they even begin?
Well, you got to start with a goal, right? Like, what's your biggest hurdle in sales right now? Is it finding enough leads? Are you not closing enough deals? Figure that out. Then you can look for the data that helps you fix it.
Kind of like using the right tool for the job.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't, use a wrench when you need a screwdriver.
Makes sense. So say my goal is keeping customers around longer. What data helps with that?
Good one. You'd want data on how happy your customers actually are, what makes them leave. Stuff like customer support calls, how they're using your product, even if they open your emails.
Okay, so that all makes sense. You've got the goals, the right data. Then what? Where's all of this info even live?
That's where your CRM system is key. Remember, it's like the central hub for all things customer. The trick is break down those data silos we talked about, bring everything together.
From all over the place.
Yep, marketing, customer support, even your accounting software.
So you see the whole customer, no more missing pieces. But isn't that where it gets tricky? Getting all those systems to, work together.
Oh, absolutely. That's why you got to loop in your IT team early on. They're the ones who can make the tech stuff seamless.
Makes sense. You wouldn't rewire your house without an electrician.
Yeah.
So you've got the data, it's all connected, IT's on board, what's next?
Got to tell everyone what's up. Your sales team, they need to be on board with this whole data-driven thing. Explain why it helps, train them right, make sure they know how to use these new tools.
Because even the best tool is useless if you don't know how to use it.
Exactly. And it's not just about handing them a manual and saying, go get them.
So you got to, build it into how the whole team works.
Yeah, make data a part of every decision. Encourage people, ask questions, try things out, share what works and what doesn't.
It's like data becomes part of your company's culture, not just something extra.
Exactly. And last thing, remember, data activation, it's not a one-and-done deal. You got to keep at it.
Always improve.
Yeah, like tending a garden, right? You keep nurturing it, adjusting, seeing what works best. And the cool thing about data is it's always giving you feedback so you can tweak things for the best results.
So to wrap up this data activation deep dive, I think the big takeaway is it's not about fancy tech. It's about using what you have to really understand your customers.
Right.
Make smarter choices.
And any business can do it. Take those data puzzle pieces, put them together, and boom, you've got a clear picture of your customer and your business.
It's about data leading to action, leading to results. That's it for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.